Marine Sergeant Gary Stein might be dismissed from the Marines because he decided to create a Facebook page that is very critical of Barack Obama. Now, I didn't know this, but the Pentagon actually has a policy that bans any member of the military from participating in political activity.
Absolutely.
So as a result, they approached Gary Stein and told him, look, you got to take this Facebook page down. You're banned from doing this type of activity. And Gary Stein decided that he would I guess, suspend it temporarily. And then he decided afterwards, no, I'm not going to suspend it. I'm actually going to relaunch this website on Facebook and have other members of the military participate. It is protected under the First Amendment.
And I think, well, it may be protected under the First Amendment, but it's not protected under his oath. And he could be discharged from military service because President Obama is his commander-in-chief, and it's insubordination in a way. Mm-hmm. So when he talks about he's calling it the Armed Forces Tea Party.
Yes.
When he does that, it is insubordination if you take it out to that length, because he is going against the wishes of his commander, and in military life, that's worse than the First Amendment. So it's a rule of the armed forces for a reason.
Yeah, I was curious to see what you had to say about it, because I'm more on the fence than you are. I don't know how I would react in this situation, because, look, he is breaking the rules, I guess.
Yeah, but rules in the military are more important than just about anything. And when we break them, they should be, I mean, when you break a rule like shooting down 16 Afghans, you should be held to the fire for that.
I think that, yeah, definitely you should be held to the fire.
So this is obviously a lesser case, but the rules are there in the military to create an environment, which is why the Don't Ask, Don't Tell was so absurd. You know, it didn't challenge that environment. This challenges the military environment if you are saying bad things against the president, because those sort of things are contagious, as we've seen. One little Tea Party movement started. If you see bigger factions of it in the military and people start talking about it, and there's an underground Tea Party in the military, there is danger to that. I totally believe it. Now, of course, I wish that you could hear what the military has to say about this, that it's always the civilian command that's echoing what the president says. I'd like to know the personality. I would love to know how many Democrats are in the armed forces. I would love to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing. I have an issue with that rule, right? And there's definitely an issue with a group of people in the military who are going to rebel against what the commander-in-chief says, or what the commander-in-chief is sending them on that mission for, right? But at the same time, if there are certain things that you disagree with the president, I think that you should have the ability to voice those concerns without getting discharged, a dishonorable discharge from the military. And by the way, he's a sergeant. He will have his rank reduced as a result of this. So
yeah, I believe that. But I mean, that's the military is an artificial place. Mm-hmm. And it has succeeded or not succeeded, depending on your sort of point of view on it, because of the rules that are in place. So you don't go up to your lieutenant if you're a sergeant and say, I think you're an idiot. I don't agree with you making us march up that hill. Mm-hmm. That's not the way the military works.
I know.
That's the problem in the military. But it is also one of the, I guess, points of success of the military in keeping it operational that way, and keeping it that we are one country with one military.